Hey guys, welcome to our channel. This is our little morning routine. We always have our cup of coffee in the morning. So go ahead, grab yourself a cup of coffee and stay tuned for a big announcement. We have a lot to talk about. It's been a long time since our last video, which we'll link for you guys to see. Our last video was on August 2019, and today is July 23rd, 2020. So it's a big gap, and we'll explain to you guys a little bit why it's been such a big gap and we haven't put out any videos.
Before we get into it, if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification bell so that you get notified every time we upload a new video. New video every Wednesday. And let's get into it.
Between August and September, we were just trying to get pregnant and we weren't successful. So there wasn't much to film then. And then unfortunately in September, my dad passed away. I have to get through this part. Obviously it was the worst thing I've ever gone through, and it was completely out of nowhere. My dad had a heart attack and we were not expecting it at all, so it completely blindsided us. Basically after that happened, I was grieving so much. I didn't want to make any more videos. I didn't want to do anything, you know? So that's basically why we've been absent this whole time. And I actually thought that I was never gonna video at all. Like, I just didn't want to vlog any experience anymore. I wasn't even sure if I wanted to continue to try to get pregnant without my dad here. So it was just a really tough time. In November, which is our anniversary, we decided that maybe we should take a little trip, kind of get our minds off of things, and I don't know, see if I feel a little better. So we actually did a pack up and go. Is that what it's called? Pack up and go?
Yeah, so we use Pack Up and Go. If you guys haven't heard of Pack Up and Go, and this isn't sponsored or anything, they're an amazing travel agency service. They basically plan an entire surprise trip for you, so it's pretty awesome. You just tell them the things you like to do, places you've been to before, so they don't send you there again. It was nice during that time because we didn't have to do much planning at all. We literally just give them a budget and they planned a little nice weekend trip for us. So we're literally driving to the airport in an Uber, and the Uber guy asked us, "Where are you guys headed to today?" And we're telling him we have no idea where we're going. Just take us to the airport. As soon as we got to the airport, we open up a little packet and they prepare all the information, provide links for Pack Up and Go as well. We open up our packet and it shows we're going to Boston, which is pretty awesome. We had obviously never been there. Even though it was just a quick weekend trip, the hotel was really cool. It was a very relaxing trip. We got to see a lot of the history of the United States, which was awesome, where the Boston Tea Party happened. Cool things like that. Even Paul Revere's house, we got to go inside. Yeah.
So for me, the trip was a little bit of a blur just because of everything that I was going through, but it was still really nice to get away. Pack and Go was awesome. Just that whole experience was awesome. I wish it was longer than just a weekend trip, but it was perfect.
So if you guys are interested in a surprise weekend trip where you have literally no idea where you're going, Pack Up and Go, highly recommended from us.
Yeah. Okay, so we're kind of like just pushing you guys along here, but we did say we have a big announcement. So
pregnant.
I'm pregnant.
Literally the first month where we just said, like, you know what, if it happens, it happens, and then bam, positive pregnancy test.
At the end of the month, it was on the 23rd, I was supposed to get my period. I didn't, and I tested it that day. I didn't even wait a day. I was like, you know what, let's just see what happened. I didn't tell Eric. I tested it on my own, and it was positive.
She was supposed to wait. Why were you supposed to wait? Yeah,
we had always said, like, because during the whole 10 months I had been testing the first day that I was supposed to get my period, and it was negative, you know, and we were just like, okay, like, we're wasting so much pregnancy tests, like, we should really wait until you're really late, you know, so maybe wait 3 days late, 4 days late. So that's why, but I couldn't, you know, like once I saw, I'm very regular. So once I saw, wait, it was supposed to come today, it didn't come, I'm gonna test it. Yeah, and it was positive, so it was awesome. Here's a little picture of how I left it for Eric to see.
Little note she left by the bathroom sink.
Yeah, so unfortunately I didn't videotape it, but it was still very cute. I basically told him, honey, I left my phone in the bathroom, can you go get it for me? And he's the sweetest. He never questions anything. He always fetches whatever I ask him to.
The thing is that her phone was literally right next to me, so all I had to do was look down, and I could have been like, hey, your phone's right here.
I know, but he didn't notice. I didn't even notice. It was like a quick thing.
So I run to the bathroom, and I'm like, where the hell's her phone? And then I look by the sink over there, and there I see a positive pregnancy test with a little "we did it" note. And then I come out screaming, are you kidding me? We did it?
It was awesome.
It was very emotional, very happy to see that.
I'm sure you guys want to see my baby bump. Here it is. The big bump.
22 weeks pregnant now.
Yes.
Due November 29th, 2020.
Yeah, it's crazy. I can't believe we're here. And I know that for a lot of women, it takes a very long time, and 10 months is probably not a long time for a lot of people. But when you are in it, it just feels long. So for me, 10 months of trying just felt long.
And honestly, it really is how they say, like, just forget about it, as hard as that is. But
Yeah.
you really just need to, like, live life, and when it happens, it happens.
But I do hate when people would tell me, like, oh, you just relax, just forget about it, it's gonna happen. No, like it's not, it's really not that easy. You do have to get in like a mental state where you are 100% don't mind if you don't get pregnant right now, you know? And it's tough to get there when you've been trying for so long and you've been visualizing yourself being pregnant. So it is tough. It is true though that your time will come, and when it does, you're gonna look back and think, I should have just relaxed, you know? But it's how it always goes. But you don't think about that when you're in the process. You only think about that after. Like when I was single, and I used to think, you know, like I just want to find someone. And like after meeting Eric and obviously getting married, now I look back and I'm like, oh my God, I should have just relaxed, you know? That's how life goes. So thank you guys for joining us for our coffee time, and we'll see you next time.